All right, good morning. Today is Thursday, the 19th of October, and I just want to follow up with a trade we've had in IPXL the last couple of days. We not only day traded it 2 days ago, but we had a swing trade based on algorithmic trading strategies that I use, and you can see that I closed that out at the open today. You can see that in my interactive account. So look at IPXL is a great trade. Showed you that trade live as well. So we took that off at the open with $1,389 in profit. So that was a good trade. So now what I want to do is, well, first of all, I have a trade going on right now that I want to show you. And let's get rid of this. All right, this trade is in Norwegian Cruise. Okay, so let me just show you this real quick. All right, NCLH. All right, so this is a daily chart up in here, and this is actually a 10-minute chart. And so I ran a scan last night, saw that we sold off yesterday. I took my 2-bar RSI closing below 10, and then in the morning, so I get the scan of all the stocks that meet my criteria, and then I go through them as the market opens to watch for the ones that gap. I want to see a gap. So once I get that oversold reading, then I want to see a gap. Not just 5, 10, 20 cents or $1, preferably a couple bucks. So look at, we closed at 57.47 and opened up at 56.40. So a little bit more than a point, and then it just immediately sold off, which is great. That's what I like to see. And it's very similar to our IPXL trade that I'm going to show you right now that we had the other day. Okay, remember this one. This is a great trade, right? That met my scan as well. All right, closed oversold, gapped a lot lower actually, and bought that on the open. We saw a big move. That was good for about 4 points. That was 4 points to the upside. Okay, so that was the IPXL trade. Let's just go back to the NCLH trade now. Okay, very similar. The only difference is it opened up and then dropped big time, whereas the IPXL trade opened up near the low and then immediately right out of the gate started to rally. This has got a different look and feel to it a little bit, but again, I like this. We are trading above that 200 simple and exponential moving average, so we are in an overall uptrend. So I need to see that, right? Overall, it's up. Granted, the last month or so we've been pretty much sideways, but we are trading above those moving averages, and we've got that extreme oversold reading on the daily chart. So to me, this is a good trade. So I'm turning, this is actually a day trade, so we'll see what type of rally we get, but let me just go through this real quick. All right, so actually before I started this recording, I bought half my position, got filled at 55.15. Right where the white horizontal line is where I'm long. That's half of my position, okay? I'm watching the lows very close, right? So you see this initial low that was put in on the first 3-minute bar. So I switched this chart from a 10 to a 3-minute chart, okay? So this was the initial low. We came down, we tested that, we took it out only by a couple cents, and we've rallied up off that, okay? What I want to see is in the next half hour, so I'm gonna give this some time, right? I like this chart though, okay? So we're consolidating here, as you can see. Volatility has definitely decreased, and I want to see the market. See, I'm running a 5-bar simple moving average right in here, okay? This blue teal line. We're trading above that a little bit, which it doesn't mean a whole lot. What I need to see is for the market to close above 55.28 right here, okay? And then of course 55.47 on a closing basis. At that point, I'll start managing the trade. But if the market comes down, tests these lows, I'll watch it very closely, of course, and then if I see fit, I will add a second position. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this video right now, and we'll just see what we get. All right, I am back. Look at this. Market came back down, retested the low of the day. Obvious failure here. So I bought more down in here. So that brings my average price from 55.15 to right where we're at right now, 54.83-ish. So that's the average price right now. So now I'm watching it very closely to see if we can break up. If we can break up through the high of 55.16, we should be good. So I'm going to pause and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Definitely not a mover. We had all the volatility in the first 10 minutes of trading. We've calmed down big time. I've drawn this little trend line here. So really, this white horizontal line represents my break even for this small little day trade. All right, and then look at, we really need to see the market break up through 55.03 on a closing basis. Once we get that, if we get that, then I'll just take this to break even and then go back to trading the E-Mini S&Ps. That's what I should have stuck with today. That's where all the trading opportunities this morning were. Alright, I'm back, and we're starting to bounce a little here, okay? I need to see a little bit more follow through this area, okay? So we are breaking down through this trend line here. Fine, that's great. I want to see a little bit more action to the upside before looking to pull that stop to manage this risk. I just want to give it more time. Alright, I am back again. Really, really unvolatile, to say the least, right? Really just got to stick with those futures. You know, when day trading, I love the futures, and of course I like day trading the stocks if they move. I just happen to see this on my radar, thinking that this could be, you know, something good that's moving, and we're starting to move, as you can see. Look at 55.12 right now. So we're right at this white horizontal line. I'd love to see the market push past the 55.12, close above it. And then the next 3-minute bar, I'd like to see some confirmation up through that high. Other than that, I am pretty much at even now. It's a free trade. If you can see this right down in here, free trade at about 54.85, which puts me below the 5 simple, puts me below these other two moving averages as well, and actually right below this area in price action as well. So, all right, I am finally back, and look at the market came down. Break-even trade. So the market hit our break-even at 54.85, and we are flat. So again, the best thing to do today would have been day trading the E-Minis in front of you guys, because that was a great trade near the lows of the day, and I'll go through that with you on tomorrow's video. But before I let you go, you need to take a look at Adobe, okay, ADBE. All right, let's real quickly talk about Adobe systems, okay? We actually went long. So for those of you that have heard us talk about the NASDAQ Titan system, one of our trades is the Adobe. Okay, and we went long on the 16th on this day right here at 150. Let's see, I'm looking at my sheet here. We got long at 150.35 on the 16th. And look at where it's at today. Huge move, 18 points. One of our biggest winners so far this year at the NASDAQ Titan system. So look at, and plus we've got some news coming out that will actually take this market probably a lot higher. So we want to keep Adobe systems on our radar. For those of you that are flat and don't have a position, we want to look for a pullback. But there's news coming out in the next couple months that should take this probably 40 or 50 points higher. So have a great day, and hope today's video helped. Bye.